Hey, how's it going, everybody? Paul Birdsall here, and thanks for taking a look at my CPA 30-day success guide. On this short video, basically what I want to do is just illustrate how to best get the most out of the success guide. Okay, so just watch this video and follow what I tell you to do here, and then you can dive right into things. Okay, first off, the CPA success guide is based around the income snap link in your global online franchise. So in your monetization steps under franchise success plan number 3, the work from home gateway link, I'm just going to show you that on this video so you can find it. It's going to be this one. You're going to be focusing everything that I'm going to teach you inside the guide is to market this link. This link is the one that's getting our team and probably a lot of the people at Global Online Franchise these 10, 12, 15 percent, 20% even in some cases, conversion rates. Now, of course, those conversion rates become higher the more you target your marketing, which I'm going to show you how to do. Okay, so have no despair. I'm going to show you how to get there. Okay, so first off, I just want to show you how it works now. Below this video that you're watching right now, I have set up 3 steps, okay, and they're really simple and easy. First off, step number 1 is you're going to get set up for maximum profits. Click on that link, and in there I'm going to actually show you what the primary things that you need to do to get up and running and quickly start making money. Okay, it doesn't mean that there's other things inside the members area here at Global Online Franchise that you should pay attention to and actually make yourself comfortable with and familiar with. Okay, but these steps are the ones that will get you focused on the right direction. If you just keep following these 3 steps, you're going to do great. Okay. Step number 2 is start marketing. So you get yourself set up in step 1. In step 2, you start marketing. And I provide some basics. Now, these are not everything that you could do to market, obviously, but they're the ones that I show in my video how I started off testing this affiliate program through the Income Snap funnel. And I use some of those free methods here. Now, as I test new ones, the ownership group at the Global Online Franchise will allow me, after they screen and make sure everything's good, obviously, allow me to put more methods in there. So I have free methods that I've used, and then I've also started to experiment with some paid methods. I suggest that you review them all and start using them as they're in there. Okay? Now, as I say that, your goal and your only way that you'll make money online is, first off, you set yourself up for maximum profits in step 1. Step 2 is your ability, this will determine how much money you make, if you make any money at all, is your ability to consistently, there's a key there, consistently focus on your marketing on a day-to-day basis. Okay, now this is a business, so obviously I shouldn't have to preach to you or educate you on the fact that successful business requires marketing and sales and advertising. Okay, if you don't do that, you don't make any money. Okay, it comes down to that. So all I've given you here is an actual guide, if you will, or blueprint, or a clear track to run on for you to be able to do that. I can't make you do it, neither can your sponsor, neither can the ownership group at the Global Online Franchise. They can't make you do it. You will, but I'm giving you those tools that are proven to work, and if you put them into play consistently, and the more you do that, the more money you're going to make. Okay? So review those and employ them into your marketing endeavors. Now, with that being said, why is it called a 30-day success guide? And here's why, and I want to make sure that this is clear. Okay, so I'd like you to think of the 30-day, the steps that I've told you. Obviously, you get through step number 1. You're only going to need to do that once. But as you get into the marketing, I'm giving you several different marketing services and marketing methods for you to be able to market with, okay, in both the free and the paid versions. Your goal is to, every 30 days, set yourself an income goal, okay? And I like to refer to it as the 30-day income challenge. Challenge yourself to make income in those 30 days. Challenge yourself. Now, that means writing it down. That's going to be the key. Okay, write it down. So at the beginning of the month, every month I do. You don't have to wait till the beginning of the month. It might be like today's date is actually August, I think 6th, August 7th, something like that. I can't keep track of days. And when you work for yourself and you're self-employed, there's no Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's just You just do it, okay? So you set the date. So August 7th, you would set a date today of your income goal. Now, realistically, if you've never had experience before in making money online, or if you struggle to make money before, this is going to be a little bit different if you're consistent and you take actions on the steps that I've laid out for you below and what I'm showing you in this video, okay? Now, if you've never made any money, so I'm going to go through to 3 different stages of where to start to set your first income goal, okay? Remember, it's a goal. If you don't achieve your goal, you just set another one. So every 30 days you're going to do this, okay? So you use the things in my guide that I'm showing you to do, and you set a goal. So if you've never made any money before, or you've struggled to make money before, regardless of your experience or your background or anything, a good first 30-day goals, if you're marketing the Income Snap link, and here at the Global Online Franchise Marketing Center, if you're using anything here to market with, we have huge conversions. I mean, the ownership group here, and based on some of the plans that I've put into place to help the ownership group achieve a lot of success for a lot of people here, is implementing the things that I'm laying out. It converts really high, okay? So if you're a beginner, struggled online before, made very little money on before, a good 30-day first goal would be to make between 5 and 10 conversions. Okay? So remember, once you follow through my steps in maximizing your income, you're going to earn $35 per commission. Okay? So 35 bucks at 5, that means you should set a goal of between 175 bucks, okay, and 10 sales. So 3. So realistically, if you've never done anything before, a good goal to set is $175 your first month in your 30-day first challenge, 175 to about 350 bucks your first month, your first goal. Now, of course, if you exceed that, that's awesome. If you fall short, you'll be able to evaluate your marketing plan. What did you do consistently? How much did you apply it? Did you do it every day? All those things. So you can judge why or why not reaching your first goal. Okay? Now, and then obviously you scale it up. So if you reach that goal and exceeded it, add on another 10, 20% based on what you've spent time at and how much more you can spend time at and how much more of the marketing services and methods that I provide to you and you're learning here, you employ into getting more traffic, okay, to your affiliate links. The second group of people to set your very first month goal is more of an intermediate person. This is a person that probably makes full-time income, part-time income online. Okay, this is a person that probably makes anywhere from $500 to, let's say, $1,500 per month in other things. You've been in network marketing, you've been in affiliate marketing, you've made money in some way. Maybe you sold your own products, maybe you're an experienced affiliate marketer, but you make a good, decent $500 to $1,500 a month. Okay, your first goal with this program, because you have past experience and probably other methodologies that you're going to use with this affiliate link, in addition to what I'm providing to you, and addition to what's being provided here at the Global Online Franchise in my paid and free methods, you're probably going to go out, and a good goal for you to set is probably somewhere between 20 and 30 sales in your very first month. Okay, so if you made 20 sales at the $35 suggested, you're looking at probably setting your first goal around $700. Okay, as high as probably around $1,000. So somewhere between $700 and $1,000 your very first month. Okay, using free or paid methods or whatever you're going to do. Now, does that mean you'll make? I think that's just a good way to start. Does it mean you can make more? Of course you can, and based on your abilities, you probably will. Okay, but it's a good first goal to set. And if you come short, you can just come back here and look at the video and say, hey, I wasn't as consistent as I could have. I didn't do everything that I could have every single day. I didn't implement all the strategies as consistently as required to be able to make my $700 to $1,000 in a month. Okay, now and then you adjust your goal. And if you came short of that, set the goal at $700 to $1,000 again. Okay, if you exceeded it or met it, then you just increase it by a good 10, 20, 30, maybe even 50% if you feel that you can do that based on what you actually did. Okay. Now, the third person will be a person that does this full time. You're an experienced person. You're a person like me. Okay. You're a person that you've made a full-time living online for several years consistently. Okay. And I'm talking like at least $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month or more. Okay, I make tens of thousands of dollars a month, but I'm talking anybody that consistently makes a full-time living and you don't have any other income sources other than you're self-employed in affiliate marketing, internet marketing, network marketing, those kind of things, okay? Especially internet marketing. Your goal should probably be around 100 sales for your first month, okay? Because you're going to bring a list. I'm talking about if you're experienced, you have a list already. Okay, so you're going to broadcast to your list. You're going to advertise in knowing where you drove the traffic to build your list. So you're going to look at about 100 plus sales per month. That's $3,500. Okay, I went out there and generated lots of sales with my free methods, even before I used my list, even before I used paid methods or anything. Now I'm making hundreds and hundreds of sales every single month at $35 a pop. So if you come into it knowing that this works and it converts really high, and based on my suggestions, you should base your success, I guess, minimum at about 50, but somewhere between 50 and 100 plus per your first 30 days. Okay, so that's more the extreme serious or experienced person. Okay, so those are where you're going to set your first 30 income challenge, and then at the end of that, you set it and do it again. Okay, you set it, and then all while you're doing this, so that you can track and why you're responsible for your failure to reach your goal or succeed at your 30-day income challenge goal, is that you're going to look at it as you're going to make your plan. So everything that you're doing, I want you to calendar it. I want you to chart it. Okay, and I use Google Calendar to be able to do this. You may want to write it down. You might want to create a Excel spreadsheet or whatever. And what I'm talking about, as you go through the steps and the different marketing methods I'm suggesting, and any other ones that you want to add to it, you're going to want to chart that. You're going to mark it down. And I do it based on what the actual method is, what I did. Okay, and then on my Google Calendar, I'll also mark down how long did it take me to do that. Okay, because then I can, at the end of the month, if I didn't meet my income goal, okay, or I did meet it, or I extremely exceeded it, I can evaluate why that happened. Okay, so for those of you beginners, this is very important for you with your mindset, because I know there's still a little bit of a disbelief that this could work and all that kind of stuff, but you have a clear track to run, and there's no reason it wouldn't. You're using the same site as me, the same conversion as me, the same presentation as me, the same affiliate program as me, the same ads as me as you go through the guide, the same capture page, a squeeze page, the same pre-sale page, the same autoresponder follow-ups, everything the same. So there's no reason that you shouldn't have the same results as me. The only difference will be how much you apply it and be consistent with those efforts compared to me. So if you go out there and you set a goal of $300 and let's say you only make $35 or zero, you can go back and say, hey, this didn't work, it didn't make money. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on the system, because it works. We have hundreds of people here making money. Okay, so it works. You have to look back at, okay, what did I do wrong? What are the variables that I do wrong? Why didn't I reach my goal? Well, you can look at your calendar then, and you can say, oh, well, I didn't do very much. There's many days missing on the calendar that you didn't do anything, right? Remember what I said at the top of this video and the introduction to the success guide is that your success will be based on your consistency to advertise and drive traffic to your affiliate link at IncomeSnap. That will be the key to your success. Okay? So that is the 30-day guide. I wanted to make sure that you understood how to set your 30-day income challenge goal and why you would want to chart everything that you're doing based on the marketing methods you're going to be learning in the second step. Make sure you start going through the steps right now. Step 1, maximize. Step 2, start marketing. And step 3, which we didn't really talk about on here, is you want to keep in touch with me as new things develop, as we'll have success stories on there. We'll have examples of people's 30-day income challenges. I'll have live hangouts on test results that I've had from new paid and free marketing methods that I'm out there that I'm getting good results from, and other members are, and we're going to share them with you on there. So make sure that you check that out, and we will see you at the top. We'll see you on the hangout. So without further ado, you've got everything you need to know. You understand what you need to do to set your goal. You understand how the system, the guide works, and what you're going to be doing here. So now what you need to do is move on to step 1 and get started.